torch has arrived in Beijing, accompanied by dancers and cheering crowds. And to the relief of the authorities, no protests against China's human rights record. The torch now starts a journey of more than 85,000 miles through 20 countries. Perhaps the most contentious part of the route is on June the 20th, when the flame arrives in Tibet. James Reynolds reports from Beijing on the beginning of the countdown to the Olympic opening ceremony in just 129 days.
China's Communist Party doesn't believe in God, but this was almost a religious moment. This morning in Tiananmen Square, China's President Hu Jintao lit the Olympic torch. The ceremony was well guarded. The nearest it came to any kind of risk was a dance by performers in Tibetan costume. Standing here in Tiananmen Square, you get the feeling that any kind of protest would be completely impossible. Everybody who's been allowed in here has been thoroughly checked, and ordinary people have been kept almost a mile away. But China can't always keep control. Here, a wife confronts her husband, the man in the suit, at the launch of the country's Olympic channel. She accuses him of having an affair. Staff try to move her away from the stage. Chinese state TV made sure these pictures were never broadcast. China will hope to avoid similar surprises when the Olympic torch goes on its world tour. It now leaves China and it'll pass through cities around the world, including St. Petersburg, London, and Delhi. In May, the torch will go up Mount Everest. And in August, it'll come back to Beijing for the start of the Games themselves. But this man won't be watching any of it. Wang Lixiong is a dissident. He shows me a petition he's written calling on China to reform and talk to the Dalai Lama.
For me, the Olympics is just a sporting event. I'm more interested in other issues like human rights in Tibet. Personally, I'm not interested in the Olympics.
But in China, words like that can't match up to images like this. James Reynolds, BBC News, Beijing.